Today I've got for you guys a full showcase of the Lava Legends pack with the different skins and stuff in it in-game because it's actually out now. I got it, so I'll show you like how the skins and stuff look in-game for me, as well as some other update news such as like what that patch was for today, some bug fixes, and some other interesting stuff as well. So it's going to be a very fun video, guys. Got a bunch of update things to go over. Now with that being said, guys, if you enjoyed today's video or find it helpful, or you enjoy these update news videos, or maybe you enjoy my challenge guides, be sure to use code TheLlamaSir in the item shop. I seriously appreciate it a ton. And also be sure to leave a comment down below if you are using my code, or just leave a comment on something else, like what you think of the new floors lava mode or something like that. I try to heart and respond to some comments that are early on the video, so if you want to get a heart or maybe a response, be sure to subscribe and turn notifications on so you can get here early, and then leave a comment early on a video and I may heart or respond to your comment. And of course, guys, hit that like button down below if you enjoyed today's video. Let's see if we can get 5,000 likes. I think we can, so hit that like button. Takes just a second. And without further ado, let's jump on into it. And you know what, real quick before we get into the showcase of the Lava Legends pack and showing you like what the skins look like, what the new glider looks like, what the back blings look like, stuff like that, that'll be in just a minute here. But there was also an update today, so I'll go over one of the important changes in this update and then we'll circle around back to some of the other changes after the Lava Legends pack. So sound good right there? But yeah, if you were wondering why there was an update today, it was actually an update based around fixing some bugs. It's technically the 8.20.1 update, so yeah, a lot of dots and numbers right there. Pretty interesting. But yeah, this update seemed to be mainly around fixing bugs and things like that. So again, we'll go over more of this stuff in detail after showcasing the Lava Legends pack. But starting off, I wanted to just bring one thing up that got fixed that I am pretty happy that it finally got fixed, and that is the spectator bug. That's right, guys, that bug that has been happening recently where, you know, you get some eliminations in game and it shows that you have a bunch of spectators, but the spectator count doesn't update really if somebody leaves. So a lot of the times you'll end up with like a high number even though nobody may be watching. I don't know, it was kind of a weird bug, kind of a little bit of an annoying one, but apparently that is now fixed in this current update, so I'm happy with that. But again, there's some other changes as well. We'll circle around to those, but first of all, let's just jump into it with the Lava Legends pack because this is a pretty big pack. So I just want to show you guys some details about it, show you what the skins and stuff look like in the game for me, because I thought that may be helpful. And also, guys, I'm not sponsored to talk about this pack. Again, I just thought it would be helpful to show you like what the skins look like and stuff like that. But yeah, going over the basic details, in the US it is $19.99 and you can find it in the store, so it is not a V-Bucks one. It's separate from that and it's just a pack of skins. Also, guys, depending on when you're watching this, it may not be available like at this moment for you, depending on like what region you're in. Sometimes certain regions get it later, they roll it out over time sometimes. Again, not 100% sure, but you know, something to keep in mind. But as for the things it comes with 5 total skins, with the lavawing glider, the Molten Valkyrie outfit, the Molten Valkyrie wings back bling, the Molten Hound outfit, and also the Molten crested cape back bling. So I'll show you guys all of those. And also, I don't believe it comes with any V-Bucks, so something to keep in mind right there. But you know what? Let's go ahead and jump into this pack. Alright, guys, but yeah, here we are in game and here's the Legends pack. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it just so I can show you guys what these look like, show you exactly how the skins look, the back blings look, the glider, stuff like that, so you know exactly what is in this pack. So let's go ahead and get it. Alright, guys, so here we go. We got the new stuff, the Molten Hound right there, which looks pretty interesting. And as for the one after that, you've got Molten Valkyrie as well. But keeping it going, got a few more items on top of that. You have got the Molten crested cape back bling, also these Molten Valkyrie wings. Oh my goodness, Molten Valkyrie wings, kind of a tongue twister there. But yeah, we got those are pretty interesting. And then, of course, the lava wing, which is a pretty crazy, you know, version. Or it's obviously similar to Frostwing, but it breathes fire. Did you guys see that? So let's go ahead and take a look at these in-game. But let's start off with Valkyrie, and then we'll get into, I think this one might be my favorite, just because I really love the Battlehound, but we'll see how it compares to the regular Battlehound. Here we've got Molten Valkyrie, so we'll save and exit on that. We'll also put on the Molten Valkyrie wings and see how they look in-game. Alright, so here's the first look, and also keep in mind, I am on PC with the epic settings for the effects and stuff. I do have shadows off. These are what my settings look like right there. So keep that in mind. May look different on like Xbox or PS4, depends on, you know, the visual settings or what visual settings you're using. But yeah, looks pretty solid overall. I really like how the wings look on this skin. I like the little like glowing purple orb on the back, and also like the smoky effect around it. That's pretty interesting as well. The wings also move a little bit when you jump, as you can maybe see right there. Well, let's go ahead and try out gliding a little bit. So yeah, they sort of go closer together when you're diving down, then spread apart when you're using your glider, at least with this glider. And then there you can see again, they sort of go together. It's pretty interesting right there. Let's try a little bit of aiming real quick. Wait, what was that? Wait a second. I don't know if you saw that. Let me try that again. When you land, is there like a little... Yeah, there's like a little puff of black smoke, I think. So let's try one more time. Maybe you can see that again. That might just be with the skin or the wings. Not 100% sure. But yeah, you can sort of see it. Maybe we'll have to test that out with without the wings and see what exactly that black smoke is from. All right, but now right here, when you're aiming down sights, again, the wings sort of move out of the way. As with like these types of wings, they tend to do stuff like that. And then this is what it looks like, you know, when you're aiming down usually with the skin itself. Pretty cool. It goes well with the magma wrap for sure. It goes really well with that. And then like with a shotgun, firing, you know, running around, jumping, building, stuff like that, you know, building up. Looks good. I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know if building is really something you worry about when looking for a skin, but yeah, there you go. All right, so there's Molten Valkyrie, but I'm also curious about the Molten Battlehound and the glider. So as you can see, there's the Molten Battlehound, and let's see how it compares to the regular one. So yeah, pretty interesting. Is of course got the flames and stuff on the top and some of the lava animations. Also the wings do have like a little effect right there. So this is what it looks like with the wings too. So save and exit on that. Also, let's go over here and put on the Molten Crested Cape. And how does this compare to the regular Crested Cape? As you can see, has a little more of like a lava effect and like some black smoke coming off of it. So pretty interesting right there. And here is how it looks in game. So yeah, that fire effect on the head is very noticeable from when you're using the character, which is nice to have. Sometimes there's special effects on skins, but they're like on the front and you can't really see them. That's not the case with this one. Also, I'm liking the back bling. It's pretty cool. That actually might look good on like the Black Knight and stuff like that. But yeah, here's the skin in game. You can form your own opinions on it. And the feet are a little bit molten lava. So let's go ahead into game and see what it looks like with weapons and stuff like that. And does it do the same sort of smoky effect when you land? Alright, it kind of does. So it might be the back bling. I'll do a little bit of a test after this without any of these back blings. And then here's what it looks like aiming down the sights. You can really get a good look at like the flames and stuff. And you can even see a bit of like the purple eye from the front. And also like the flames from the mouth a little bit. Seems to have a little bit of flames there as well. But yeah, so there's what it looks like aiming down the sights, aiming with a shotgun. And what about building? I mean, it's not the biggest steel building. Alright, so there you go. There's the Molten Battlehound. We still have to take a look at the glider though. Alright, so here we have the lavawing. Let's take a look at what this looks like in game. So put that on. Also, I'll take off the back bling. I'll put on the regular one to see if that effect thing happens. Okay, so here we are diving onto the island. It's a little bit at sunset, but if we pull out the glider, there you go. Wow, that is a pretty crazy glider. I know it's pretty similar to the frost wing, but as you can see, like all the lava effects, and there's the fire breathing out of it. I mean, that is a pretty crazy glider. Compared to all the other gliders, yeah. And also, again, real quick, I want to test that one effect. Does it do that same smoky type effect without the back bling? Okay, so I think it might be the back bling. As you can see, it didn't do it right there. So I guess I'll have to test it with the back blings, if the back blings are the ones with that effect, like when you land. All right, so yeah, there you go. I don't see that black smoky effect, but let's take a look at the glider another time. So get in with that respawn. 3, 2, 1. Come on, respawn. There we go. We're gliding on down, and then you can pull out the glider. All right, so there you go. Let's just keep on gliding down. There's also some fire effects around the wings, and there goes breathing fire and then gliding in. It does take up a decent amount of screen space, something to keep in mind right there. But then going through and you land, and there you go. And again, guys, real quick, want to test that like smoky effect. And yeah, I think you can see it a little bit right there. So when you land, it like throws out a little puff of the black smoke. Yeah, as you can see. So yeah, I think it's the back blings. Again, I'm not 100% sure, so take that with a grain of salt, but that seems to be what it is. And real quick, let's try the other back bling as well. Going over certain skin combos, Vertex actually looks pretty solid with his back bling, and also the this pickaxe right here seems to go pretty well with them as well. Now, Vertex is a little bit more orange instead of red, but it still goes with it. It's got little orange highlights that match the wings a bit. But let's see if it does that little effect again. And yeah, I think it does. So I do think it's the back bling. Again, not 100% sure, but let's see right here. There you go. You can see a little bit of that. So yes. And then guys, speaking of like a couple of other skin combos, this is what it looks like with the Black Knight. I don't have a lot of like red-orange skins. Oh, but this one might actually fit in pretty well with Ember right there. So that actually does fit because obviously you have the fire hands and stuff like that. And then with the other back bling as well. But I think personally I like the wings a little bit better with this one. So yeah, there's a couple of skin combos. And that is the show showcase I wanted to bring you guys for the new pack. In case you were interested in it, this is what it looks like in my game, so maybe that helps. But after that, guys, let's go over a few other update things. One mainly having to do with the, patch to date and the bug fixes and stuff like that. So let's just go ahead and jump into it. We also have something to do with the floor is lava and like how it rotates through the different, solo, duo, squads. That's coming up in just a sec. But yeah, going back to the update stuff. And by the way, guys, be sure to hit that like button down below if you haven't yet. It helps me out a bunch and it's free. It's easy to do, so be sure to do that. But yeah, going back to that patch today, one of the other things that stuck out to me quite a bit is one fix where it fixed the trap placement thing where like you couldn't place traps to your left or right when you were standing on a ramp. And basically when you're trying to trap somebody like that, you weren't able to do it. Now, apparently that has been fixed now, so it was a bug. So if you were wondering about that, it is now fixed. But I'm curious to see what you guys think of that. So leave a comment down below. Did you actually maybe like it without being able to get trapped like that? Personally, like, yeah, I love doing the trap type plays, but it was a little bit nice not having to worry about getting trapped during a build battle or something like that. So I don't know, but I'm curious to see what you guys have to say. So be sure to leave a comment down below. And then after that, guys, let's just real quick highlight some of the other things, the more less important changes, but still so you're aware of them. But there was one which said fixed an issue that caused players to be unable to queue in the correct division level in the arena game mode when the party leader was in a lower division. So if you've been playing arena, maybe you've experienced that a little bit, but apparently that has now been fixed. So yeah, on top of that, there was also an issue that they fixed which caused the poison dart trap to be hidden behind certain wall assets. I hadn't seen this one either, so either way, that's something that's been fixed. On top of that, you also have fixed an issue that prevented players from getting removed from the baller when hit by a boogie bomb. Definitely like a really unique one there. There's not a lot of times where you're in a baller and get hit by a boogie bomb, so that is pretty unique. And then for the final one, for the bug fixes for Battle Royale, fixed an issue preventing friend invites from displaying in the social panel. So yeah, nothing too crazy with those changes, but still I thought you guys should know about them. But then for the final thing I want to talk about in this video, the final little piece of update news and stuff, this has to do with the floor is lava mode, which is so much fun. I had streamed some of it yesterday, playing the floor is lava over on my Twitch account. Again, my Twitch is twitch.tv/TheLlamaSir. There will also be a link down below in the description, also in the pinned comment down below. If you guys want to check it out, maybe hang out and chat. I also host some creative games sometimes. It's a lot of fun, but yeah, this mode I feel has been like a fan favorite, and you've probably noticed that it's been switching between like solo and duos right now, but when is it going to get to squads? When is it going to go back to solos? Well, we got a little bit of info on that, so I'll highlight that here real quick. But basically, this comes from Epic Dusty Devo responding to a post on Reddit about this, and basically he says, we will be rotating this mode through solo, duo, squads. Squads will be up this weekend. So yeah, it seems like there's not really a specific thing about when it'll rotate, and also like adding to that, he says, especially since it went from duos to solo back to duos, and then it's probably going to be squads this weekend according to what he says. So yeah, it seems to be just switching around a bunch, so there's a little bit of info on that. But anyways, guys, that is going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below for more fun videos in the future. On top of that, be sure to check out my previous video here on the left, which is my week 5 challenges guide, and then on the right, whatever my most recent video is, it'll show up there. But again, guys, hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you in the next one.